Alors que je revois un peu peut-être sa faute de jeu. Donc c'était un jeu d'énigmes qui se déroule le long d'une autoroute abandonnée où vous devrez résoudre des casse-têtes pour apprendre plus sur votre passé. C'est un jeu édité et développé par Versus Evil et Made à bout de Pandas. À propos des pandas, pourquoi pas. C'est sorti le 15 avril 2021, donc il y a un an, et noté plutôt positif sur Steam. Ça m'a été envoyé par les développeurs comme d'habitude, hein, que je remercie. Et du coup, c'est pour ça que je disais que ça ressemble un peu à Route 96 parce qu'on est sur le, on va être dans une voiture le long d'une autoroute. Et je sais pas si ça va être dans le même délire que dans Road 96 avec les trucs procédurales où au fur et à mesure du temps il y a des événements qui arrivent. Mais on va découvrir ça ensemble. Du coup, on part sur une nouvelle partie. Ah ouais, d'accord, c'est vraiment affiché en gros les FPS. Quoi. Alors, je crois qu'il les voit pas les FPS. Peut-être le désactiver après. Hein. Parce qu'on les voit de toute façon avec Steam. Alors nous on est simple passager. Alors attendez, je vais enlever quand même. Ah ouais d'accord. Bon bah du coup je pourrais pas enlever FPS. Alors comment je vais interagir, annuler, regarder autour. Ça va, c'est pas très compliqué en termes de gameplay. On joue un mec, je pense. Super. Goum la canette. Alors, on a une brosse à dents dans le sac. Let's go. Est-ce qu'on peut allumer le gars au raisin sec?
So, where are you headed?
Alors, vous allez où? Je sais pas. Là où on m'emmènera.
Not the talkative type, eh?
Ah d'accord, on peut me tourner les objets et tout.
That's okay. Most people I pick up are just waiting for their turn to talk.
Bah nice.
Want a raisin?
Non, c'est bon, ça ira.
They're from my farm.
Les raisins secs ou les fermiers? Pas compris le sens de la phrase. C'est pas bon les raisins secs. Wesh, y a du shit dans son raisin sec ou ça se passe comment hein?
Guess those things don't agree with you yet. Strange. They're Thompson seedless. Good raisins. We still farm more of those in California than anywhere on Earth. You want to know the clearest evidence that reality isn't real? Raisins and grapes, man. They're the same thing, but they taste disgusting when eaten together. Obvious bug in the program there, right? Memory is a slippery thing. Think about when somebody asks you about this ride later, assuming you even know where you're going, and get someplace where somebody can ask you. Hey, how'd you get here anyway? They'll ask you. Oh, I hitched. And your brain will flash back for a second when you say this. And it'll show you a frozen snapshot of yourself, sitting in this car, talking to me like we are right now. But which moment will it actually show you? Will it be this one? Or this one? Or this one?
Wesh.
We think we remember how people really were, how our lives together really were. But when we think back to them, even the people we care about the most, all we're doing is snatching moments out of the air. Just grabbing another raisin out of the box.
Ils sont pas nets ces raisins.
My wife. She's dead now, but you probably guessed that. Thanks, but but you don't look like you're doing so well yourself. Takes one to know one, right? I can always spot someone who's grieving along this highway. They usually stand on the road with a dazed look on their face and their thumb up in the air. No, I don't know you. Just know the type.
Je sais pas c'est quoi en gros dans quel sens ça parle le jeu.
My
Juste
wife,
si tu rencontres des gens comme
totally
ça
honest with you.
le long de la route ou si
I don't really remember what she
il se passe
looked
vraiment
like.
quelque chose ici quoi.
Remember everything about her. Just not her face. Some people have faces that are easy to
Parce que
remember.
déjà les raisins ils font des effets chelous sur moi.
Doesn't seem fair. Well, it's not as easy as you think. I'll give you an example. You think you're present in the moment? You've been talking to me for a few minutes now. What color are my eyes? Nope. Well, like I said when I picked you up, some people are just waiting until it's their
J'ai
turn
pas
to
capté
talk.
les yeux de ses yeux. Wesh. Ils étaient quoi
Hey,
bleus?
kid.
Merde.
Do me a favor
ouais,
and
c'était
crack the
bleu.
window, would you?
Ouvrez la fenêtre s'il vous plaît. Oh des allumettes.
What you got there? Just a matchbook, huh? I figured it must have been something important. That's better. Now, where were we?
Tu sais, à mon avis, il doit se passer quelque chose.
Not much profit in talking geography with someone who doesn't know where he's going or
Il doit
where
se passer
he's
quelque
from.
chose, hein, soit avec lui,
But if you
soit
want to
ici,
know,
quoi. Genre,
The
peut-être qu'il y a eu
trunk of
des
this
meurtres,
car
peut-être
is
qu'il a
full
tué
of
sa
4
femme, peut-être
bushels
pas.
of raisins that I'm driving to my brother's place in Intercourse. That enough info for you, Copernicus? Yep. Intercourse, Pennsylvania. You're not going to believe this, but my other brother lives in Lampshade, Texas. I once picked up a guy who'd been to the Czech Republic. They've got some really weirdly named places over there, he was telling me. One place that means young celebrator of pain. The thing is, some of these places are 700 years old. I guess they didn't really know how to name
N'empêche, il y a
places
personne
back
sur les
then.
routes, hein. Je voudrais bien avoir. Putain, je sais pas, je fais clic droit. Je voudrais bien avoir la même route.
You know, when I was a kid, my brother and I used to drive our parents crazy on long drives like this.
Est-ce que je. Attends. Help. Putain, j'avais pas vu que c'était marqué help. Alors, s'il faut retenir le numéro de téléphone, par contre, je retiens pas. Hein.
Our folks wouldn't let us listen to the radio in the car. So we used to make up these songs about food on long drives to pass the time. We had this one with about 30 verses, each about a different kind of grain. There was this one time when we passed a billboard for this new kind of bread, balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread.
Sa voix, ça fait robotique au bout d'un moment, ça se trouve, c'est un robot, le mec. Ça se trouve, c'est une conspiration et tout, je parle dans une voiture.
In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of
Ah, mais putain, j'ai toujours l'impression que clic droit, c'est pour
in
zoomer,
hell
tu sais,
they
genre.
have a hell a lot of
Ouais, non, mais c'est bon.
balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of balach bread.
Donc, je sais pas où je suis tombé, mais.
Actually, I'm beginning to understand my parents' perspective.
Je sais pas où je suis tombé
Getting older is funny.
comme autostoppeur, hein, mais.
It's like reading a book where less and less happens, but the writing gets better and better. You got that right, kid. Let me tell you, getting old is no picnic.
Tu peux pas changer de voiture?
Yeah. We used to have a strict division of labor back when we worked together. She would raise the grape from the time it appeared on the vine, and I'd step in as soon as it was time to start drying them. Our customers used to have fun with that. I'm the dry one, they'd say. Grapes attract a certain kind of person. A person who likes to tell jokes. Wine enthusiasts, tourists, people who like to talk.
Je suis sûr qu'il est pas net, là.
There's a photo in that glove box there of us, standing in front of our trailer. It was in a magazine. One of those stories about vanishing farmers that always pulls heartstrings with the rest of the country. Well, I never opened the glove box myself. It's kind of a superstition of mine.
Bah écoute, moi je vais l'ouvrir.
But help yourself.
C'est bizarre déjà qu'il peut verrouiller la porte. Hein. Je te jure,
Here, let me give you a hand with that.
c'est chelou.
Hey, where'd you get that? That's not her. And that guy there, he looks like you. I don't know. I was going to ask you the same question, Copernicus. Did he... Who gave this to you? Well, I guess it belongs to you. You'd better hold on to it.
Attends, c'est un truc... C'est un truc à moi, ça? Wesh. Comment il y a eu ça?
What woman? Well, oh, her. Well, hard to say. I wouldn't lose any sleep over it.
Faut pas ouvrir.
What's that?
Attends, du coup, ça c'est moi, ça. Et ça c'est une femme. Ok.
That black thing in the glove box, anyway.
Bah wesh.
See anything interesting there?
Pourquoi je vois le deuxième truc en fait?
A windmill, eh? No idea.
Est-ce que je peux revoir dedans? Pose panoramique, appuie sur le conducteur pour continuer. Genre on a le temps de regarder le panorama quoi.
Say,
Il se passe des trucs
wanna
chelous
hear a
ici,
joke?
pas le temps moi. Merde, j'ai pas vu ce qu'il m'a dit.
Why did the raisin take the prune to the dance? He couldn't get a date.
Wow, on me dit
Hey,
que mes blagues
that
sont nulles, mais là
reminds
j'ai
me.
pas compris la
It's
blague.
almost 4:30. You'll like this. It's my favorite. I once knew the hostess, Darlene. She used to change the tires on my truck on Highway 51.
Welcome to another Interstate Riddle Hour. Here's our first riddle. Keep your eyes peeled, all you blacktop carpetbaggers. I fly, yet I have no wings. I cry, yet I have no eyes. Darkness follows me. Lower light I never see.
Trouver le bon objet. Putain, c'est... Je vole mais je n'ai pas d'aile. Je pleure mais je ne vois rien. Mais comment t'es censé choisir un truc? Oh, le bon objet.
Need some help? I fly, yet I have no wings. I cry, yet I have no eyes. Darkness follows me. Lower light I never see.
Un nuage. Un nuage. Il bouge mais il n'y a pas d'aile. Il pleut quand il pleut.
Very good. Here's our next
Trop
one.
fort.
A gatekeeper forever
Il
bound.
n'y a jamais
He
il ouvre et
opens
ferme
and
avec le
shuts
même bruit.
with a similar sound.
C'est tout.
Need some help? A gatekeeper forever
Un
bound.
gardien, il n'y a jamais.
He
Il ouvre et
opens
ferme
and
avec le
shuts
même bruit.
with a similar sound. Very good.
Trop
I
fort.
don't know why I listen to this every day. Damn questions are rigged. I never get them.
Says the guy who never knew what pressure to keep his tires at.
Hey!
Le genre, elle nous entend, genre.
Having fun? Want to keep going? Great. Here's another one. Take one out and scratch my head. I am now black, but once was red. What am I?
Prenons-en un, gratter ma tête. Avant j'étais noir, maintenant je suis rouge. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut gratter? Alors là... Un raisin? Non. J'ai pas d'idée.
Need some help? Check your backpacks, friends. The answer could be hiding inside.
Ah putain, c'est une allumette.
Well done. Okay, here's a tough one. I have 4 wings
J'ai
but
4 ailes mais je ne
cannot
peux pas
fly.
voler.
I never laugh and never cry. On the same spot I'm always found, toiling away with little sound. What am I?
Wesh. J'ai 4 ailes. Attends.
Need some help? I have 4
J'ai 4
wings
ailes mais
but
je ne peux
cannot
pas
fly.
voler.
I never
Je ne ris
laugh
jamais, je
and
pleure
never
jamais.
cry. On the same
Je me
spot
retrouve
I'm
toujours au même
always
endroit avec
found,
une lourde tâche, un bruit
toiling
étrange.
away with little sound.
Bah alors là... Le moulin.
Here's our last riddle. He lies, without touching the ground.
Non, sans toucher le champ.
Oh, come on, Darlene.
Quoi?
Need some help? He lies without touching the ground.
Damn it, Darlene. I should have tipped her better when she changed the tires. She's been out to get me ever since.
Je sais, il se passe un truc chelou avec lui.
Look, she isn't being straight with you, kid.
Check the photo, Copernicus. The photo in your bag. Then you'll see.
Ah.
She's in trouble, Copernicus. You must help her.
Things like that happen all the time on this highway. Nothing to
Qu'est-ce
lose your
bordel,
squinching
wesh.
over.
Little hour has now ended. I've helped you all I can this time. So long, Copernicus.
Kid,
Il se
I
passe
am
quoi? Ils sont
sorry
chauds les
about your
mignon.
girl.
Ouais, ouais, j'avoue.
But I had
Mais il se passe
nothing
des
to
trucs
do
chelous,
with
je
it.
te dis,
It's
ça
just
partait
the
trop bien en
opposite.
fait le jeu.
I was sent to protect you. From yourself. You picked this car every bit as much as I chose to stop for you. You picked this car, picked me, not to feel anything. Kid, just let it go. There's nothing for you down that road. Nothing but hurt.
Je sais pas, je le sens pas.
Look, I admit I lied, but only about one thing. Now, why would anybody bother to lie about that? Yeah, we've met. Twice, in fact.
Ouais.
Sure. You showed up at my trailer park taking photos. At first, I was a bit suspicious, since there were plans to kick us out and develop the trailer park into some kind of shopping center. But then it became clear that you'd been sent here by a magazine to do one of those stories about vanishing farmers that always pulls heartstrings with the rest of the country. The woman in the photo? No, I didn't actually meet her. I just know what you told me about her. She was backpacking
Comment je peux le
around
croire
Europe
maintenant
without
qu'il m'a déjà menti
You?
depuis le début quoi.
You weren't taking it so well. Oh, I know a lot about you. I know about the phone number in the matchbook. I know you didn't show it to me. Kid, I told you, you don't want to go down that road. Well,
Je
there's
sais pas ce
one
qui se
more
passe
lie
ici,
I
mais
told
c'est
you.
chelou.
We're not number one anymore. In raisin production. We were surpassed last year by Turkey. I wasn't afraid of the truth either, back then. My wife, when she got the x-rays, when she knew, she decided to spare my feelings. Didn't tell me anything. Hid the x-rays in one place I'd never suspect, because it was so obvious.
J'ai l'impression de tourner en rond en tout cas. C'est pas vraiment une autoroute ici.
It stayed closed until today, till you came along. I wish it was that simple, kid. Hey, Chief. Why don't you have a look here?
Ouais.
He appeared on this highway about the same time you did. I guess he's
mais
part
quelqu'un
of where
derrière,
you're
wesh.
running from.
Merde. Bah wesh, y'a personne.
sure.
Bah wesh.
You can't see him directly.
C'est
He
quoi ce
only shows
bordel?
up in mirrors, windows, pictures. Well, we haven't talked yet about the second time we met. That's the thing. It's a little hard to explain.
Je te jure, j'ai
Better if
l'impression de
I
tourner en rond,
just
wesh.
take you there. It's just a quick detour. We'll be there in a minute.
Ça se trouve, il va me kidnapper. Pourquoi ma vision elle fait des trucs chelous hein? Rip, 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 rip. Et c'est tout noir. Putain, mais vraiment le clic droit ça me gêne. J'ai toujours l'impression que c'est. Je peux plus rien faire, wesh.
A man travels along a road until he reaches a gate at the top of a hill. The road has been long and straight so far, and the going has been easy. But now the man can't go any further, so he takes a seat by the road to rest. The man waits, and after a length of time that seems neither short nor long, the gate opens, and a guard appears.
Demande au garde d'entrée.
The man asks the guard for entry, but the guard says he cannot let him enter at the moment. The man thinks for a second and asks if he will be allowed through later. It is possible, says the guard, but not now. The gate now stands slightly open, and the man tries to look through it longingly. His journey has been easy so far, and he misses the feeling of the open road. The guard notices and laughs. Even if you could gain entry, there are many gatekeepers after me. Some are much stronger than me, and I'm afraid to look upon them. So there the man waits, for days, months, years, waiting to enter. One day, when he's given up hope of entering, a single question occurs to him, one he has not thought of before. Why, he wonders aloud, are there no other travelers along this road? All these years, no one but myself has waited in front of this gate. The answer to this question comes from a voice near his shoulder. It is you who made this gate, says a bird perched nearby. So it exists for no one but you. But why? Asks the traveler. Why would I choose to stop here? The bird answers after hungrily eating a crust of bread from the man's hand. After this point, the road becomes less straight. It splinters like the tree in which I live, splitting into dozens, hundreds of branches. The path becomes impossibly narrow and frail, and crowded with the view of other paths one could have taken. There's only one point ahead on the road where all paths converge, where all points join, where the light shines through skin and through lies. But it's never been reached by one of your kind, a traveler who walks on feet.
Ça part un peu en steak hein, quand même.
Shoo! Cries the guard, chasing the bird away. Don't listen to his nonsense. Having said this, he takes a seat next to the traveler, but not before closing the gate. forever. So when you think about it, who knows how long we've been sitting here, just like this, on this road. Take it from me. It's better to face things with, what's it called again? Fortitude. Better not to feel too much.
Ouais, ça rend comme ça.
Want a raisin? You sure? You just need to get used to them.
Déjà, ça reprend
Life
du là.
is like a box of raisins. That's some Forrest Gump type wisdom for you right there. Here, I'll leave the box open for you. Help yourself.
Oh, j'ai appelé mes copains le canard.
Look. Hooded crows
Ouais,
all along this
ouais,
road.
ça passe tellement bien le coin.
I have to chase these for my farm every harvest.
Je sais pas s'il fait un truc avec eux du coup.
They look hungry. Didn't get much peck out of this last harvest.
Mais tu veux une...
Bonjour, bonjour.
jeter par la fenêtre. Tiens, mange.
You don't want to
Ooh.
do that, kid.
J'ai
These
appelé plein de
birds are
copains.
unpredictable. There's no telling what they'll do once they start swarming. Get enough
Quack.
of these crows together and it's big trouble.
Boulot, je peux répondre qu'une fois. Ah ouais, tu peux pas rivaliser là. Attends, je peux encore balancer. Tiens, vas-y, toujours plus de coin-coin.
You're
Allez.
making a mistake, kid. You don't know where they're taking you.
Appelez tous vos potes.
Look, I'll help you. I'll help you figure out what
Coucou,
happened
Laure.
when she
Ça
came
va, la
back
forme.
from Europe.
Oh merde, j'ai pas dit ce qu'il m'a vu. Qu'est-ce qu'il m'a dit?
Look, I
Je m'en
get
bats les
that
couilles, j'appelle tous mes potes
that you're
coin-coin.
mad, and I don't blame you. But
Bon, y'a plus personne qui
you
veut.
don't know what's out there, kid. What other drivers on this road are like. Stay with me,
Ça va et toi?
and things will play a whole lot safer. All right, I guess you made your choice. Don't blame me for what happens next.
Ça fait peur comme ça si t'as plein de...
Now you've done
Corbeau
it.
qui
They've
vole à
taken
côté de
control
toi.
of the car.
Wesh, des corbeaux qui prennent le contrôle d'une voiture.
I don't know, Copernicus. Why don't you ask them?
Oh, on traverse les champs. Oh my god. Ah. Ah, ça me semble étrangement
We're
familier,
at my
exactement.
farm, Copernicus. I had a funny feeling. The moment you looked through those binoculars.
Tu vois, j'ai déjà vu.
Well, they're pulling us around in circles. They're afraid of the scarecrows I put up here last summer. They want to take us, take you, I suppose, to that
Comment
wind
ça, la
trail in the
dernière
middle.
fois? Tu joues avec Manfred Flat. Mais oui, ça fait 35 fois que je change le jeu. Que c'était de ça, Benz? J'avais changé juste avant. Il y a une couille dans le pâté, moi je te le dis. Il doit y avoir un bug là avec OBS. Hein. Tout à l'heure c'est pareil. Je jouais à Rocket League et j'étais toujours sur Valorant. Qu'est-ce que c'était ce Benz? Bon là j'ai rechangé, on verra si c'est bon. On dirait si c'est bon au niveau du titre du jeu. Attends, c'était marqué faut faire pivoter. J'ai pas lu. Est-ce qu'il peut m'enlever? Non, il me met plus pitié. Wesh.
That's it, kid. Now, more of the same.
sais pas... Je sais pas. Non, honnêtement, je sais pas ce que je fais. Hein. Je sais pas comment j'arrive à faire tomber les trucs ou quoi. Là, j'ai pas lu... Enfin, j'ai pas capté ce qu'il avait dit là. C'est faire pivoter les trucs.
They're afraid of the scarecrows I put up here last summer. The birds, they're afraid to look the scarecrows in the face.
Il doit y avoir un truc à faire avec... Bah, j'essaie de comprendre les lignes.
Almost there. That's it, kid.
Voilà, c'est bon. J'ai réussi, j'ai compris. Oula, le moulin, il s'est énervé d'un coup. What?
I think it's for you.
Mais ouais, j'ai encore ma photo.
They have a way of leaving gifts once you've fed them. Often something shiny or a piece of string.
Mais oui, je comprends rien à ce qui se passe.
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. It's practically a cliche. Going to Europe to have new experiences, and yeah, it's corny. But maybe find myself.
I guess I'm just worried that you'll find yourself but lose me along the way.
I'll be back before you know it. Promise. Here's a security deposit.
What a weird box. Did you win this at the circus?
It's great, right? I'll send you something special from Europe to put inside, so you know I'm thinking of you. And then we have our road trip together when I get back. You won't miss me anyway. You have plenty to keep you busy, like that job in California. The story about the
Vanishing Farmers. You're right. I'm worrying too much. I love it. Does it lock?
In some other world, it must, but not here. Okay, trade you a memory box for your Polaroid. Say cheese.
Il y a des trucs, c'est... Je comprends pas, alors, en fait, le rapport entre moi, le mec...
Well,
À la base, je suis un autostoppeur,
now that you know
apparemment.
how it started.
Apparemment,
Doesn't make the
on
next
s'est déjà
step
rencontré
any
2 fois avec
easier,
lui.
does it? Listen, I disapprove of just about every choice you've made on this trip. But I like you, kid, and I can see you've made up your mind. If you want to find your girlfriend, if you want to find out what happened, if you really want to go there, you've got to find that box. Personal experience, kid. Don't make the same mistake I did.
N'empêche, ce qui est chelou,
Well, this is where I say goodbye.
c'est qu'il a l'air d'être habillé
Unless you wanna help
exactement comme moi.
transport
Est-ce que
4
lui, c'est
bushels
pas moi
across.
plus vieux, tu sais?
Nah. Just remember, there are many more gates ahead and many more guards. I'm pretty much the friendly drunken uncle of the bunch. Well, good luck to you, kid. Oh, one more thing. What did the grape say when he got run over by the
Il y a un
car?
qui se fait écraser par une voiture.
Nothing.
Rien.
He just gave a little whine.
Oh, ah, le niveau de blague est pire que moi.
Good luck with your search.
Est-ce que là, je vais tomber avec quelqu'un d'autre, du coup? Encore plus fou que lui? Vous le saurez dans le prochain épisode. Ah ouais, bah... c'est vraiment ça. Ah ouais, d'accord, c'est coupé en plusieurs courses. Ok. Bah écoutez, on fera les courses... Bah les autres courses une autre fois. Hein. On est là pour découvrir les jeux, j'ai pas envie de tout spoiler d'un coup. Si le jeu vraiment vous intéresse à voir complètement, bah, je ferai les autres courses dans un autre live. Mais là, on va aller découvrir un autre petit jeu. Bon, c'est sympa. Après, c'est pas vraiment comme Road 96 au final. Hein. Il se passe quelque chose. Je sais pas si du coup, dans les autres trucs, c'est une suite directe. Bah, je pense. Mais déjà, lui, déjà, si on l'a déjà rencontré 2 fois, faut pas demander les autres, hein, du coup.